Hey guys, Reunited here.
Out and fishing and
to another episode of Tell Me
I'm
Why.
not gonna have a lot of time after you move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
Just have fun
So
fishing,
did any
man.
of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Reel it in.
You got this. Reel them in.
It's gonna be a quick time thing.
Come on, pull up on the rod. Reel them in. Now give it a nice pull.
This is fun.
Got it. I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First time fishing.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Okay. What is in here?
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
You got anything good in there?
Maybe. But who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go.
I can do this again. And then reel. And then trigger. Keep it in a sweet spot. It's 2 for 2.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed.
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Alyson said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
That's pretty cute.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I pushed her too hard.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's
Nope.
so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh.
I'm with her.
Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while,
Became home.
it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Don't you
Fish.
say anything.
I got this. 3 for 3. One more round. That's 3.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed. Hey, can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people, right? Romantically?
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No, not really.
That's kind of surprising.
Never met the right person.
I guess the right person just never came along?
But you're open to the idea?
Yeah, I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look,
Yeah.
I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I'm total agreement.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
The flirt is
Yeah.
strong.
I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
I hope Michael doesn't drown in the water. That would really suck right now.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What's going on here? Uh-oh. Make a move. Do it. You're making goo-goo eyes.
You okay?
Aw. Well, our first big boy kiss. That's cool. I knew they were flirting. That's cool. Love is love. Nothing wrong with it. That was fun. A little bit of happiness after all the, dear God, the last episode. Oh, we're back on Alyson. This is going to be a shit show again. Full of emotion. Well, we got to find out what's in the trapdoor, right?
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
Apologize to her.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Apologize
Catch
to her.
anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
There you go.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You don't know.
We'll talk.
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Time to get weirded out.
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think?
Let's go find
Should we
it.
give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Yeah, it does. Let's do it. Do it to it. So I don't think it's their dad that's haunting them. I think it's a woman. I think it could be, what, Laura? Maybe Sam's
Ugh,
wife?
what a mess.
Who knows?
That's
Could be
not
anybody
gonna
at
help
this
us
stage.
get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that. What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Yep. I'll protect you.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying not to speculate.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. Just a regular old light switch. Nothing here. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me.
Okay, can we... Oh god, grab the ladder. Hello? Grab... What the hell?
Need to see the picture again?
There was something over here in the corner.
The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
Use the handle. That was easy.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
I got a ladder over here. See, I know what I'm doing. Oh god. Ah. This is the ending of all the video there. At chapter 2.
Can you see anything?
Nope,
It's beautiful.
nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
I would imagine. Mom was a talented artist. That's really cool.
Whoa.
It's
her
The
story.
Uh-huh.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's start here.
This is really cool. Okay.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Okay. Which one? Let's go back to the index. Mad Hunter gets his hand back. I'm trying to think which one. The goblins trick the Mad Hunter. 39.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay.
Okay, spot the differences.
This is a pain in the ass. There's 3. I'm just going to start at the top. These are in different places.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
That's the same. That looks somewhat different to me.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know.
Oh, that's definitely different. There's no girl.
Huh.
I did not want that
Pink
one.
flower.
Damn it.
Was that in the original picture? Never mind. The princess is running away
Okay.
from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Mary Ann.
Castle's different.
Why do you think she added that castle in the back?
Let me just double check.
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess's...
Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything.
Okay. That tree is different.
Figured anything out yet?
Nah, still figuring it out.
Okay. See, the flowers look the same because it's like blue. Those are different for sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait. Okay, no, that's fine.
Does his smile look different to you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's slightly different, but not tons different.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Oh.
Figured anything out yet?
Stumped.
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Yeah. So I did that. That's different. Anything else missing here? Do I reset these?
It's just a random star. No special meaning.
Oh shit.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
She loved it.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Wow.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Wow. That sucks. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than a cliche bullshit like it's not me, you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all been too much to deal with, and I've realized that I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both better off apart. Here go with cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. But I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
No.
You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
Okay. So that's all looked at.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Really? So she swept the bird.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures.
Ballerina?
They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was
The
happy.
wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
And a painter.
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
I'm good at this.
What's in there this time?
Everything is important. Love this. Oh, allergies. Why are you making my eyes so itchy? Red house. What, is that their house?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Okay.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Okay. T stands for time clock repair. Time clock repair service. Dear God. Juneau, pay period 1992, earnings 2,500. It's not a bad month's pay, especially not in 92. Here is my Delos Crossing pal's phone number. Let him know you're interested in the house he's selling, Tammy.
Oh, so that's how she found the house. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
What's this one? It's going to be a long read.
Her father.
Oh, God. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt in the hopes for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m., and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of holiday pictures in La Connor. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother's been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild growing up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you'll begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. It's a tough letter to write, let alone read.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could
Hunter.
have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
What's this? Dear God.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
From the good
so
people
weird
of
to imagine
Salmonberry
her
Park.
living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
So, from June 1992, don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face, Shelley. We miss you already. Solon Bronwyn. Sorry we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Pretty Marcus. Bon voyage, Marianne. Rick. Marianne, you had the warmest, most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings, Dorita. Thanks for being a little ray of sunshine. Godspeed, Kabat and Wati. I like your pictures. Love, Kamala. Okay.
This just
Thanks.
lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Oh, God.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Okay. So the castle is where she starts.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort
Once
of
again,
clock.
for the clockworkers.
This
She
is the
made it to
princess's
house.
house.
And then
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. That's the gold lady. It seems like it's not doing anything.
yeah, I did.
Maybe
it
it's
all wrong.
broken.
I was doing it in the right order, but I thought that I didn't pick the first one.
This is the princess's house.
Deselect it. Okay, let's start this over again.
That's
Select
the
that.
gold lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. Some sort of clock. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Aha!
Yes.
Super smart.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods, and to that house, with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back, shredded her dress, and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. Dang it. Next. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow next to the window, where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling at its beauty, running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure that it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk to the woods, feeling somewhat more complete, because what after all is a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it on its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure that it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. That's not a tiara, that's a baby. One night the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing the gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to the bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, the princess relaxed, and the day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara one and even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong that night, and placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to make sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay on the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything at all that could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone beyond repair, with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on the sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life and despite the frozen and unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wandwoman, alone in the deep, in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Well, yeah. That's not a tiara.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah. she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt.
Horrible.
She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I couldn't handle that.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Nope.
Okay?
Okay.
So, how do we open it?
O-L-E. O is in yellow.
All right, should be easy enough.
I think orange was E.
Yes.
I'm good. Leo. Oh, wow. So where engineering came into
Wow.
light.
Did it just get darker in here?
That was weird.
Ollie, she noticed.
Dear
That
Alyson
was
and
her
Ollie,
son.
we write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That's where she buried her son, your brother. It's adorable.
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
Yes, you did.
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
One more thing. There was something else in there I wanted to take a look at.
A
Hey,
baby
now that we're
blanket?
done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Oh, shit.
Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course.
Did I find all of them? I'm missing 2 still.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. Back in your pond, big frog. There you go, stalwart moose. Gold lady stays locked up in her castle. Here, The secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Crafty goblin's loot. Once upon a time in an ancient deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess, okay, disappearing from her house, but not as much at first, only a few fruits and nuts. During the night, maybe it's some birds. What was it that you were taking? Right below her feet. I was trying to see what it was that was taken. Spoons, plates, forks, knives, and blankets.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part. What if they took some spoons?
Don't know what it was.
Did they steal candy?
No.
Wait. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Some flour for the cake, maybe? Didn't they take some of the princess's... Actually, I'm not sure.
Double check. Let's go back. Snow blanket the earth. Trees. Realized food was disappearing from the house. A few fruits and nuts and eggs vanished during the night. Okay.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two
Eggs.
Thieves.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Actually, I'm not sure. That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went.
You're the
She
best
said
one
it
in
was
the
her
world.
favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
That's awesome. Oh, God.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and...
Okay. Okay. Trying to see what it was. Continue to give her gifts of fresh salmon, ripe berries, and newly bloomed bluebells.
Check.
Wait, what was it again? Ripe berries, newly bloomed bluebells, and fresh salmon.
Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe? Wait. Hazelnuts.
Nope.
Or not. A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell?
Might be the one.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see a light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably come on kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair. now, and it doesn't need to be any other bad feelings. We can pass in the street and sell low or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. It's not a big deal. Sam. Wow. So he did have a thing for her. And what is this one?
The Very Old Beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm.
Okay. Beavers fix the house, 11. Okay. Let me see what was going on. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and planks in the walls, and even shook the beams in which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in the closet, fearing the house would come down as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof, planks off the walls, and even bent a post on which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do?
And the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again? She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that... All right.
Look at me.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing it in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep the melancholic ramble short and sweet. I want to thank you with all of my heart for taking care of me for the past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you have the two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'll ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. The poor boy puts on a brave front, but ever since his father died. But I know he's in pain. It would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. Son of a bitch.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Okay. Crafty goblins. What the hell? I don't see it. The pelican forgives the goblins, 63. Okay, this is the one. So once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below a big wooden house, and they lived with a wise princess who shared as much food with them as she was able. But it was never quite enough. This left the goblins hungry, very hungry, always hungry. One day as they were out foraging for food, the pious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There were king crabs and red, gold, blue, and scarlet veiny blue shrimp, pink shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, and tiny purple sea urchins. Even one prickly red sea cucumber. The food just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Do you think she'd mind if we took a little? Said one goblin to the other. Her beak never empties. She wouldn't possibly miss a couple of crabs. And said the second, licking her lips. They were agreed, and so they crept over and filched some crabs and ran. The goblin scarfed the crabs, but when they finished they found that they were still hungry. She wouldn't miss a handful of shrimp. Oh, God. What did you do? But you must return and follow my example and be generous with others. Okay, so take it hard. I'm just reviewing what we did. So we gave him a good scratching. They helped the old bear to get honey. Okay. I finally found the princess, crying over the loss she would not speak of, and they wrapped her little arms around her. Okay. So, scratch. Scratch.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. It broke open the beehive for the bear.
And a hug.
They hugged the princess when she was crying.
See, I can
Nailed
figure
it.
these out.
Our lives would have been
These
so
stories are great.
different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high quality products, from home accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel, and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from the Vecchi store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. The business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year one, the Pelican Crossings plan to break even, and in year two, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan, what do you think, Tessa? Wow. And that should sum everything up. We did. I didn't find all the bits, but that's okay.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yep, let's go.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Okay. Let's say hi to our brother. Don't know if he was there. There it is.
This is the spot.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
She tried to tell us.
She tried to tell us. In her own Marianne kind of way.
The stories. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I feel numb. I do.
I don't know. I know I should feel sad or something, but I'm just kind of stunned.
Poor Marianne. Come on. Let's keep going.
Okie dokie.
It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
Come on, we can do it.
Almost.
Guy with a goatee.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Oh,
Of
shit.
course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Alyson. We need to talk. We know it was you.
this is going to be horrible. Well, I was going to end things after that, but I got to finish this. I have no idea how long this is going to be today. I can't leave it. I love cliffhangers, but there's no way I'm going to do this to anybody, especially myself.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Man. Like, I don't know how we could do that. Let your kids, like, one go to, like, a, you know, basically to jail, and the other one live with a cop and not take any responsibility for your child.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew
Piece
how
of
bad
shit.
it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
Yep.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Well, maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
He's a piece of shit.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
Yep.
What do you want me to say? I panicked.
Because you're a piece of shit.
I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face.
And ruin your
I
political
had
career.
to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made. One way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
Because she's your wife, and she loved you.
You should try talking to your wife.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
You abandoned her.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up.
There you
I
go.
didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
Fucking
I've kept
narcissist.
your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
It's already out.
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
He's a little fucking weasel. I don't like him. My least favorite of all the characters in the game so far, and it sucks that he's their dad. Like, he's so miserable he was forgettable.
Mad Hunter.
Wait, no! Stop!
Okay, so what's going on here?
Honey! Hey, Cole! Please! Mom! Mom, please!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Alyson. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He already knows.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
I hope they all turn on you.
Don't touch her.
There you go.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Now what?
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Whatever the truth is, you just have to own it. That's it. Simple. Let's see what really happened. Which way is it going to go? Oh, God.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know.
This is messed up.
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going
gonna
to
stick with it.
kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Alyson, this isn't what...
She was saving her brother's life.
Tom was lying.
Of course he was. He's a manipulator.
Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again.
Yep.
And the only way to make sure that never happened
It was to kill them.
was for all of us to go together.
Yep.
I know it in my heart. I saved you.
And
I
yourself.
saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Damn. Brutal. Brutal fucking game, man. I love this. This is so good. I'm glad that you don't just get spoon-fed things. You have to make decisions in this game. And it makes you wonder about your decisions as well.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Probably gone bad.
Cheers, I guess.
Like the goblin mug. I want one.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story.
He's an asshole.
And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Yeah, he's a manipulator. He probably took advantage of her.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking about our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
There you go.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
They had the same eyelashes. That's kind of cool. I love this story. That was so good. I'm glad I sat down and played that this weekend. I recorded the entire thing this in advance. I've been playing the game. I'm recording it the night before, but I wanted to. I was so wrapped up in the story. I just wanted to complete it, and so this weekend I've actually been playing the entire thing. And I am so thankful that I did. I love these story games. And are we going to see how we did compared to everybody else? Oh, man. That was rough. Uh-oh. 6 months. Wow, it's a new haircut, Tyler.
One last look. Good to go.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Heard about Tom?
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
That's nice.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
There you go. How's Juno?
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
Nice.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You
Understandable.
still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
That's cute. I gotta go.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Alyson Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Michael must be a relief to finally be done with that place. Tell her no doubt if traffic's not too bad, I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Traffic in Delos, only if the mailbox bandit escape. I'm making that biscuit thing you like. On my way. I'll probably take some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Tyler. That's adorable. I'm glad that that's still a thing. Take it. Okay. And I have no problems with this being an exceptionally long episode. I'm fine with it. Take them. Hey goblins, word in town is you guys finally sold the house. Oh my god, Sam, it's so cute. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there's nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you ever want me to fix things, if you're still in town. I mean, it's getting late. I'm pretty tired. Oh, I'm sorry sorry for acting like a stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better. but I think I might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe, Sam. P.S. I wish it's just easy to fix everything as a boat. Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's pretty rough. Yep. Don't need that crap. Pew. Okay. I love it. Even like this touch, like allowing us closure at the end of the game, it's pretty nice. It's a really nice feel. Okay, the stove got left, which is cute. The shitty bathroom. Let's see if we got anything upstairs, and then we'll head out. I think it's gonna be like an hour and a half long by the time I'm done.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon. For posterity.
I love the moose pictures on the... It's adorable. This is a cool place. What the hell?
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Yeah, no shit. There's a little paper airplane on top of that. It's adorable. Okay. Not too many memories left here now. Aw, goblins. I love this. I'm just... Ugh. Fucking... My eyes are watering the whole time. I'm just like a freaking mess. And it's good. It's a good mess to be in.
Huh. Well, at least you finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Alyson, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow out without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is something I feel I must confess to both. Perhaps because I've never found the strength to confront my husband, I've never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about the truth is the peace it brings to your life. It's absolutely true. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other, always in his steps, Tessa. Yeah. Not that.
Well, at least
Stop
you
it.
finally dumped his ass. Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Aha. Jackass. Anything in here? Man, I forgot that I actually crawled through the... Leave the house for good. Yeah, let's do it. I'm okay with this. That's good closure for me.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
This is going to be a game that lingers in my head for quite a while after I'm done playing it.
Hey,
sure.
Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
What a cute little place. Thank you for ending on a positive note, game. Just as easily could have been negative, and I wanted to take an honest path with it. Okay. I'm glad that we completed it, yeah. Really? I can't believe that more people believed in Tom's shit. I thought he was an asshole. There was no way I was going to believe anything he said. Held on to their voice, yeah. Okay, that's actually surprising. I thought less people would confess to the truth. Yeah, listening to his story, I had to do that. There was no way I wasn't going to. And that's also good to know that 68% kissed Michael. That's a much bigger number than I was expecting. And there you go. I can understand that as well. Yeah. Emotional crisis can mess people up. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was an absolute treat to play. I needed to play that, and I'm very thankful that I did. And I will see you guys next time, or next game. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.